going on, y'all? Back to the conversation with OneFour Dav. It's a two-part interview. This part will probably be a little shorter than the other one, but it's because it cut off on us, and we were just in the middle of the conversation. So he's back. He's going to send that request. We're going to get back to it. And yeah, this gives us more time to get to know him. If you haven't heard him yet, make sure you go stream his stuff on all MSPs, YouTube. You know what it is. If you need the links, hit me up. Yeah. Okay, we back. See, I told you they were gonna fucking cut me off.
They cut you off, fam. It's we were talking about vaccines. That's why.
I told you, bro. That's what I mean, man. The feds aren't. The feds are mad that I'm bringing unvaxxed people on my show.
But it's fucked up, bro.
I need your
vax COVID from here, fam.
I need your vax passport if you're gonna be back on the show. No, but so we were talking about top 5 artists. We'll keep that question for the end of this one, because I'll probably keep this second part a little shorter than the first one.
Yeah, for sure.
In regards to the music you're listening
contemplating. Say what?
What the music you're listening to these days? What artists are inspiring you?
Drake, Joyner, Lucas.
Yeah, Joyner.
21, obviously. 2 Chainz, always. E40.
Oh, you like the hyphy shit, huh?
Say what?
You like that old school hyphy stuff from E40 and shit?
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
I fuck with the style.
Yeah, definitely.
E40 does it. Who else? I fuck with UK rappers a lot. I like the UK shit, what they're doing out there.
Me too, man. I've been having this fucking thing lately that I've just been listening to UK drill rappers and shit. Like Central C. I fuck with Central C, man.
Central C, yep. He's the one that dropped Man that celebrate Eid. The trap still running on Christmas Day.
Yeah. Yo,
right.
He's fucking dope. Yo, and I like that track he has. Yo, he makes tracks for women, but like the shit never sounds like it's for a woman. You know, like
okay.
He's like talking about. He's like, sorry that I called you bitch. And the song's called Commitment Issues. I'm like, yo, no wonder you have commitment issues, dog. You're going around calling her a bitch all day. Sorry that I called you bitch.
Actually hilarious.
Yeah, but no, man. Yo, I fuck with the UK too, man. I got a homie out in Ireland, bro. His name's Nasty. He used to be Nasty 2K. He dropped to 2K. I was like, you know. But yeah, Nasty's fucking dope. I gotta link you to him, man. He's dope. He'd be dope to actually get on a drill beat if you had one.
A drill beat. I don't know if I could fuck with drill. I don't know. I can listen to drill, but I don't know if I would like do a drill song.
Yeah, I feel like it lacks. I feel like, and don't get me wrong, I like drill music, and I respect everyone who can do it, but I feel the same way like me. Like if I got a drill beat, there's just not enough that I could put behind it. It's always like a jump, like a bouncy type of flow. You know what I mean? It's like 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4, and I'm like, eh.
Look, if you challenge me to do like a drill type beat, like I'm confident that I'll find a flow that like is different and like pops out on the beat at the right times. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's just I feel like drill music in general reserved for the drillers.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Feel you.
Like if I was a driller, I'd be doing drill music. You understand?
Feel you.
Authenticity. Like I also feel like a lot of people like these days. I don't want to sound like a hater or anything, but like these days, like everybody sounds the same. So I really just
I'd say that too, man. I feel like a lot of the people who make like this drill music, if they stop making drill music and tried a different route, they'd probably be a lot better off.
Yeah, but at the same time, you know what? I can't hate because like it's
never hate.
It's popping. It's getting them seen. It's getting them money. Like, who am I to say anything, right?
No, but I'm talking about these people who are making music like just underground artists. Like they're only using drill beats. I'm like, yo, if you tried a different wave, I bet that your cadence and your flow and your voice would be a lot better on something else.
Definitely. You know what? Honestly, I recently discovered that like there's a whole like Detroit type kind of beat, and I'm like, I'm really fucking with it. I'm
Oh
really
yeah,
fucking with it.
I
I'm gonna
gotta
tell you,
check it.
bro.
I haven't really been listening to much music from Detroit since like fuck, I haven't been following their music scene since like 2013.
Listen to this for a quick second. I'm not gonna play the whole thing, but like,
I need to get one of those soundboards where I press a button and it's like exclusive.
exclusive.
Is this one of your joints?
Yeah.
Yo,
I'm
that's
working on that right
fire, bro. I now want to hear the whole thing. You got me mad.
now. You know what? That's kind of a goal.
Throw it to my
like...
email, dog. Throw it to my email.
I'll make sure that you're one of the first people to hear it.
I'm a hold
when it's ready.
you
When it's
to
ready.
it. I'm gonna hold you
That's
to
not
it.
that's not a finished product. You see, so like I won't put that out.
No,
like,
it's a rough
just
mix.
like drop that tomorrow. It's recorded. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? But like, yeah, I literally have 5 more projects just like that, like Detroit type beat. Like I like the way that goes because I have this flow of mine that like I just dig it. I don't even know how to like reproduce it, but it's just it's almost offbeat, late kind of shit.
Okay, yeah.
I call it the gutter, but like I'm like gutter, another one.
Cash money,
Yeah.
bro. The one people forget about.
Yeah.
Under
As it, like
Underrated.
I'm into all these underrated artists. You know what I'm saying? Like fucking
Yes, it was.
Not
It was fire.
Thank you. Yeah. You know what? I got my boy SD Get him on that song too.
Word.
And I fucks with SD because like I
Word,
seen him
word.
perform a song about his kicks like recently, and like I was like, I had this already cooking up and like the hook and all that, and I showed it to him because I was just like, there's no way I can make this song without you, bro.
Yeah. I feel
The
you.
way he was interacting with the crowd, the way he was naturally comfortable, like, and I've known this guy for like a really long time too. So I'm just like, yeah, bro, like hop on. He's right away. He was just like my guy.
No, definitely. Speaking of beats and shit, I think I have like for that project I'm working on for my comeback EP. I think I have a beat I'm gonna send you and see if you want to jump on it.
Okay, cool.
You work?
Do
you record? Do you record at your crib, or do you have a studio that you go to?
I leave that in the hands of the professionals, my guy.
I feel you. I had to go through years of trial and error learning how to mix when I did my own shit. So like I'm kind of comfortable on it, but like the new programs, I'm like, oh fuck. It's like trying to make a beat. If you try to make me try to make a beat, you're gonna be very disappointed. It's one thing I cannot do.
I used to try and make my own beats. Actually, when I was 17, I fucked with Fruity Loops.
Yeah, bro.
And I made my own beats for like a summer, and like it was actually like popular. It was back in the days when like you drop a song and then tag like 90 people.
Yeah, yeah. I remember those days, bro.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
I'm from the MySpace era, dog. I'm from the MySpace era, and like right when Facebook was starting to pop off, and like you go on famous people pages and shit and just comment on their shit and be like, yo, check this new joint.
Yep.
Shameless promotion, dog. Just, yo, peep this, and they're like, yo, fuck it. That's what happened. It's another funny story. I was telling Holden HSR on his podcast. He's like, HSR Holden Stefan Roy, the one that does the NARS show and shit. So I was telling him like, on Dead Mouse's. I was on Dead Mouse's Facebook page when I was in like back when I was making music. It was like, I don't know, maybe 2010, 2011. And I posted something, and I just the comment was, yo, Dead Mouse got on the remix of my song. And Dead Mouse replied, he was like, you're a fucking liar. I was like, no, don't do this to me.
Shots fired, fam.
Hella, bro. But I was like, yo, he noticed the comment, so I'm like, at least they're watching.
Yeah.
You know? But yeah, like those days, man, it was so easy to just blast your music to people and shit. Now, like, it's like if you post it too much, all your shit gets put under everybody else.
I'm kind of happy about that.
Yeah.
To be honest, like there is a line. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No.
And like it's annoying. People have shit to do, and sometimes they're not really interested in what the fuck you have to do. Like right now, we got 2 people, 1 person on this live. Like I'm just like, cool. You know what I'm saying? Like
most of views on these interviews, bro, come in after it's been posted.
Yeah,
it's like I have like almost 2K followers, you know, and then like it always depends too on the person I'm chopping it up with, right? Like
it's true,
but
it's true.
But this one,
I'm not somebody with a huge following. You know,
our first part of the interview, like when I was captioning it or whatever, I was looking at the insights and like there was a lot of like love buttons pressed and all that shit. So I was like, well, at least there was mad interaction. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
So that's cool. But so if you have 5 projects, you're talking about like 5 projects, like full projects,
Detroit style, like.
So like there's 5 projects, different styles, like you mean you're doing, or like
no,
track by track?
5 tracks. Like when I say project, like each track is a project.
Okay, all right, fair enough.
Because that's how I look at it. Because I'm just like, yo, I won't let it touch like anywhere unless like I feel like confident that like this is what I want to deliver.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
So I mean, like it takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of different sessions. Yeah. Like one day I'll have this kind of feeling towards like, you know, I feel like I have a high pitched voice, right? And so it's just like sometimes I want to go a little deeper. Sometims I want to heighten my voice even more, like depending on what I'm hearing and shit. And I'm just like, yeah, you could go with different pitches and this and that. Sometimes you want to swag out your words. Sometimes you fumbled on a word, nobody realized, and then you know that you fucked up, and like you're just like, nah, I want to go back and fix that.
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, man, I was so like, it's just like sometimes like I feel it depends on where you're going. Obviously, if you go to a studio that you've already been like you've made like a relationship with, you're good at it. You know, like the engineer knows like how you are and shit. But sometimes you'll go to a random studio, you know, to do like a 1-2 track with somebody, and then like the engineer is just trying to rush you. You know what I mean? And you're like, bro, I don't work like that, bro. Like if you didn't have the time, you shouldn't have fucking booked the slot.
Basically, you
know, they just want to get to it, get the work done, and then pass it to you. But like, yo, I don't want a quick turnaround when I give someone something to work on. I want them to like undivided attention on my shit.
I've been pretty blessed to have like to be put in contact with like some really good engineers. Shout out Cali.
Word.
Shout out my dude Yan, killing it. Flyaway is the one that helped me a lot with Peep Game, the visual aspect of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got connected with some like really good studios out here and really good engineers running those studios. So, you know what I mean?
And what producers have you been working with?
Producers. Is that different than the engineers?
Yeah, like beat makers.
Oof. All types. Like right now with these Detroit beats, like YouTube beats.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Word. So I'm gonna work the project. If I like it, if I come out with something that's like, all right, proper, pitch them a little something so I could like release it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
No, I hear you. Yeah, I have someone that might be able to help you with the Detroit type beats. He's solid. He's supposed to come on the show soon, but I chop it up with him often. His name's Abby Beats.
Really?
I'm pretty sure he said he lives in LA right now, but like he has that like East Coast, but also like I don't know how to describe it, but I think he could give you like beats that you're looking for if you explain exactly like how, or give him an example. Then definitely.
How about I toss you one of these songs that I'm working on, and you could please make it very, very clear that like, yo, it's a work in progress. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no, bro, definitely, man. He's an engineer, so he probably wouldn't even need me to tell him that he's an engineer too. So he'd be like, this is a rough miss, right? Be like, yeah. He'd be like, okay. But yeah, no, definitely I'll hit him up because I know he makes some fire shit, and I know, and he's very versatile.
All right.
So
I'm
I'll
with it.
definitely
I'm
hit
with
him
it.
up and see what's happening, and then I'll even connect to both of you. It's easier that way,
I appreciate
organically.
that, honestly.
No
For
doubt,
real.
bro.
That
And
actually means a lot.
so yeah, no, for sure, guy. I got you, Doug. Yeah, man. So I'm thinking. I started the second part of the interview, but didn't have enough questions to think of.
It's okay.
Hmm.
It's okay.
I gotta just think about it because
Honestly,
that's why
this didn't
it's
even feel
called
like an
card chat.
interview, to be honest.
Called card
Say what?
exactly right, exactly. That's how I try to make it, bro. Because it's
Where's
called
the
card chat because
conversation,
it's
bro?
like when you're driving, you're just chopping it up in the car with someone, and you talk about everything from like left to right. Right? That's
Yep.
this type of shit is. That's why I called it that. People are like, "Yo, why you call it card chat?" No, it's not because I sit in the fucking car, bro. Like it's because like I use this as my background.
Yeah, yeah.
Like it's actually
Chop it
because
up.
it's just I don't like that regular like formulated conversation of interviews where it's all written questions and shit. Like I don't write my shit down ever, ever, ever. Never gonna bother doing that shit, bro. It's so formulated, and I don't have to watch my mouth and shit, so I'm not worried about it. You know,
Basically.
Miss
Basically.
Cassie. Hello, what a name. But yeah. So those 5 projects you're working on, are they?
Yeah.
Have they all been created from like a different like point of view? Are you doing different like concepts on it too, or are they all like focus on, like you said, some things you're in your feelings, something in your bag? Like how would you describe like these projects? Are they focused on what kind of vision are you focusing on?
Where I'm at and where I want to be, that's definitely in there. There's not too much depth in these 5 songs. I'm thinking, yeah, there's not too much depth in these 5 songs, to be honest. Like it's those kind of songs, like for example, Peep Game. Like I
Yeah.
really got to be like going through it to be like to even get the inspiration to write something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Actually, you know what? My
I have
bad.
a
Go
few
ahead.
songs where I am in my bag and I'm in my feelings and I'm like, those ones I'm a little not scared but like skeptical to like release it.
Apprehensive.
It's very it's sensitive for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I will release them eventually. It's just
Yeah.
I gotta get the cojones to go do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yo, actually, I was gonna say, well, because we've talked about that track "Peep Game" so much throughout the interview, and like the connection with CY and stuff. Are you able to pull that track up and play it for people who want to hear it, and they could hear it when the interview's done? They can hear it.
Definitely.
There you go. After that, we'll finish with the top 5 answer, the top 5 question, and we'll catch up when your release comes up, and you can let me know so that way we can do a drop.
Love it.
Brittany, you're not allowed in these conversations. Go away.
Yeah, Brittany.
I got people who don't even know you going against you. That's the power I have.
Shout outs to Brittany.
Yo, shut up, Brittany. Vermont. Bro, right there, you sound like Nip. Right off the jump.
Gang to me. I've been through all the pain. It's not a thing to me. I had it right enough. You try to back it up because the max don't back it up. Because I move. I ain't got a choice. I've been blessed with this voice and I'ma use. Deuce.
Yo, I love that line, Doug.
I feel to the dealer, free deal me if you will. Retail off wholesale, but who got the bigger deal? I ain't tripping about it. That's how we all supposed to eat. You sound stupid, count your mans to the odds you supposed to beat. We ain't talking bread though. White goat begets goat. Hold on, did you take that in?
Yeah, I did. Bro, I've listened to it so many times, bro. I got it in my head, bro. I'm just trying not to look like a fanboy and sing it.
My God, it kills me. It kills me.
That I call deuce line is crazy.
Say what? Say what?
That I call deuce line is crazy. If my man's up first, I call deuce. Just shows so much respect and honesty, bro. Like that's what I mean.
It's important.
You know, like I felt that shit when you said the shit. I was like, yes. No one says that shit. You know what I mean? Everyone's about themselves, man. Everybody, focuses on that. But if your man's up and you could actually trust that, then you know what? There's a chance that it's gonna roll onto you.
Yo, listen, everything that's done in the dark gets brought out to the light eventually. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, all right, cool. If you're not rolling like that, you'll get found out, bro, and then you'll get cut loose.
Yeah.
That's what that's all about.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Sir.
Come corrected. Don't come at all.
Real life, it ain't a game to me. And we the stars of the show, it's us they came to see. No bars, no entry like A to B. The last two that trying to play with the kid, no, don't play with me. Yeah, we used to drink mass, now we ain't play that. And yeah, that's my dude, and we go way back. Yeah, I'm well up and rich, now I wouldn't say that. I'm really trying to ball up on my shit like with a game at. But I'll feel the cost. Your boy matching from head to toe. I'm looking fresh like every day. I'm downtown doing 100 shows. Getting money like all the time. That bro talking, better get it, bro. Chasing bags, I'm married to the money. No way enough. Yeah. Gone for a minute, but now I'm back again. Yeah, we up in the club, and you know the strap is in. And I started from the bottom, but I came up. Dog, I never changed up. Never keep my chains up. Games.
Even me.
Play, get played. Stop saying to me. Everybody
Gang to me.
It's not a thing to me. Stop. I done had about enough that you can try to back it up because the max don't back it up. I'm packed up like a movie. I ain't got a choice. I've been blessed with this voice and I'm the youth. Said I play games. It's not a game to me.
That hook slaps, bro.
Yo, my nigga, Sonic, shout out to Carson. That nigga made the beat. He's a Montreal beat maker, bro.
Word. Yo, yeah, beat slaps, bro.
Yo, the beat is fire, bro. Honestly, the first time I heard it, I was just like, all right, maybe not down my alley. It's really funny because we were driving like out to like past Laval one day, and I was just like, the beat came on while I was in the car. The beat came on, and like all of a sudden, like I was just bumping it, and I was like, I said, I peep game, but it's not a game to me. See the play get played, and it's not the same. And like while I'm driving, I'm trying to get like the voice recording, like to voice to text.
Yeah,
I'm trying to do that in the notepad and like misspelling everything. I'm like, yo, watch me get to this. Watch me. And like, I'm just like, I'm in my car and I'm writing as I'm like driving and shit. Like, it's really funny. And I'll say the line like 3 times and then like come up with the next line and be like, oh yeah, I like that. I'm gonna write that. And so like, that's how that whole thing came about.
Yeah, that's dope, bro. And speaking of Montreal producers, have you ever heard or been connected with MCO Montreal? MCO MTL yet?
MCO MTL?
Yeah.
No, but I
Bro,
feel like either you told me about him or somebody else told me about him recently.
Probably heard of him, man. But he's got like fire, like old school 90s, like early 2000s slappers, bro. This guy's just banging out beats, bro. It's crazy. Amazing. Okay. And he's a Montreal dude, so like he's not far.
What's his name?
MCO MTL. That's his @ name too.
Oh, you really? Okay, perfect.
I'll let him.
MCO.
I'll send you that name, and I'll send you, and you can hit him up. But I'll let him know that you're gonna hit him up.
Fire.
Yeah, bro, he's crazy, bro. He sent me a beat that I was writing to. Man, I wrote the nastiest story track. I was on my Immortal Technique shit.
Immortal Technique. That's deep then.
Some underground legend shit. Not on no Dancing with the Devil story. That's some fucked up shit, but like, like some real shit, like some story.
Anytime
shit.
you say Immortal Technique, that's definitely the top thought.
Yeah.
Right. That's gonna pop into anybody's head.
That was like that. Not only was that track like 9 minutes long, but like, it was just like you were listening to it and didn't know what to expect next.
Yeah.
Like, man, that, and there was another track with Jean Grey. I forget what it's called, but that was a dope story track too.
There's a UK rapper that does that storytelling rap like really well.
Yeah.
Like comparable to Immortal Technique. I forget his name. Honestly, I don't know the names of these the UK rappers. I'll just like play one or two songs off my playlist and then just let it bump, and then I'll hear like a whole bunch of new songs.
Definitely.
But I'll text you his name. I'll text you that song.
Yeah,
I'll
definitely.
figure it out.
Yeah. And you said you have people out in Ottawa, like family or homies?
Both.
Both. Like, do you come through at all often or what?
I'd say like once a month.
Oh, really?
I haven't been there in a while, to be honest. But like normally, like when my life is in order, like once a month.
You should try and come through in the beginning of May, bro. And we could just hit a fucking studio and just do a sit down interview and record some music.
Okay, cool, shit. I'm with it.
If you have a spot you can crash at and you're able to link with me, because my house is fucking full now and full of fucking just craziness, and it just wouldn't be a comfortable spot. You'd just be uncomfortable as hell. I'm not trying to put you in no weird ass space, so I'm like, if you have a spot to stay at and you can link me, I have studios, bro.
I'd still go. I'd still go with like some family shit.
All over.
Like, got family out there.
We are in Canada.
Yeah. Canada all day.
Yes, sir. Holy fuck, there's the lights finally. Street lights just came on, bro.
you were blacker than me for a second.
Well, I told you, bro, and that too, man. That's what I mean, man. See, I'm so lucky I don't message you with those 3Ks and shit. Would have been looked at funny.
Yo, I don't even watch it. Sometimes it's just like KK, so I'm just like texting Case.
I reply that every time every time one of my boys, man, message me and they're like KKK. I'm like, yo, watch out, bro. Watch those K's, bro. But yeah, shit.
You got
K's. Be a vibe though. Definitely, if you come through, let me know, dog. We can link up.
For sure. I would love that.
So before we go, I'll let you do that top 5 artists from back in the day that we started earlier before we got cut off.
Okay.
So go ahead, bro.
Shit. Let me just do this. D Block.
Ooh.
And Dipset.
Yeah.
Cassidy between certain years. Lil Wayne, obviously. Yeah, Lil Wayne. Shit. I went this whole interview without saying Lil Wayne.
That's okay. Man, Wayne is, I think, in everybody's like list somewhere because he was just too fucking influential, bro.
All time. Eminem. 5 isn't big enough. 5 isn't big enough. But anyway, Eminem. The niggas I mentioned before, Ludacris, E40.
Yeah. That's what's up though. Eminem is your top?
Eminem introduced me to rap. I grew up on like dancehall and like soca and like reggae.
What's your background?
Jamaican and Trini.
Yo, bro, shout out to my Trinis, bro. My best friend. I'm the godfather of his son. We grew up since we were like 3. Man, that's my best friend, his family, man. I'm basically welcomed into the Trinity homes. Like, shout out Natasha Marie from Montreal. I had her on like a couple weeks ago. She's Trinidadian and fire as hell. And
Jeez.
man, all the islands, man, people are always so fucking friendly.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That's
Very
what I'm saying.
welcoming. Very welcoming people.
I was supposed to go to Carnival fucking years ago in Trinidad with my boy and shit, but he ended up having a baby and fucking ruined everything.
Oh shit, yeah. Oh damn, you were gonna go to the islands for that?
Yeah, I was gonna go with my boy.
My God,
Bro, man, if I have the opportunity, I'm gonna go there. Like,
I
and like,
recommend it.
it's
I
the
hear
fact,
nothing but greatness.
I love that. I love the dance hall and soca shit too. You know, like I listen to what's on my playlist all the time. I wouldn't try making it, but you know, like even like the last couple artists I interviewed, this is not really anything to do with the islands, but they're in Nigeria, so they're doing like Afro pop and Afro R&B, like Afro beat type shit. You know, yo, these guys are fucking fire, bro. Like they're fire. Like I think my man's is in here. Jayslar right now is, I don't know if he left, but King Jayslar. Who did I interview earlier? Young Rex. Yeah, these Nigerian dudes, man, they're dope.
King Jayslar. Yeah, I see him.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks for the follow, my guy.
Yeah.
I'll follow back.
Yeah. Solid people, man. Solid people for sure. But yeah, man, I was gonna go to Carnival and all that, and then it fell through. But I hope to do it someday, man, because it's definitely on a bucket list of things I gotta do.
Let me ask you something. I'm gonna. This might backfire, but I need to test your Trinity.
Oh no, this isn't gonna work.
All right. Check this out.
What kind of test is this?
There's this dough, right? It's a flat dough, right? And oftentimes people put curry chicken or curry beef or even curry goat inside this flat
Roti?
piece of circular dough. What did you call it?
Roti or
all right.
roti? I forgot how to.
All right.
No, like
all right. You get the pass. You get virtually touch that. Touch that.
I got you.
There's
I might not
people that are
right,
there's people in this world that call it roti.
Oh,
roti.
Yo, that's people that come with me to shows.
Yo,
roti.
And I'm just like, bro.
It's roti.
Yeah, can I
right?
get 2 rotis to go, please?
It is pronounced roti, though, right?
Yeah, roti.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, no, I was gonna say, I was like, once you started saying it's a flat bread and you put, I'm like, oh, come on, bro. Like, I was scared, bro. I was scared for a minute. But that one,
and then you know you're like really, really Trini when you throw a U in there for no reason. Roti. Right.
Bro, I was laughing so hard the other day at that Natasha Marie artist that I was just talking about. She had a video, and like she's asked her. I think it was her. I'm not sure if it was a grandmother or not, but she asked her like, "I just want some of the food," and she's like, "It's in the margarine container." Once I heard that shit, I was dying. The margarine containers, bro. Just like you open it, everything in the fridge. There's like 5 margarine containers. You're like, which one?
Famous for that. Margarine containers could get it. The old cottage cheese containers could get it. The old Chinese food containers could get it. Everybody's getting it.
The white equivalent to that. The white equivalent to that are those cookies that used to come in those blue tins. And then when you go to your grandma's and you open it, she's got sewing products in it.
True that.
That's
you do that too, though.
That's the equivalent to the margarine, bro.
Yeah.
I gotta do the white boy TikTok and be like, yo, the equivalent to your margarine containers is our blue container.
Your grandma wasn't a real one if she didn't do that.
No, man, I tell you, I used to go to my grandma's. I'd be like, safe cookies, you know, like open it. Oh man,
exactly. Nah, if your grandma didn't do that, you're definitely adopted, 100%, or your parents are, something like that. I said what I said.
Oh man. But yo, definitely we gotta link up. If you come to Ottawa, it'll be a vibe for sure, bro. You know, we'll kick it. Beginning of the months are best for me, you know, maybe middle of the month if you are, but like I do a lot of caretaking at my house for my parents and shit. So
Okay.
like it's hard to help. But beginning of the month, I'm able to get free for a little bit. But definitely that when you have your release come up next for your next project that you're gonna drop, let me know. We'll do a pre-interview before you drop it. And yeah, so I'll do my outro. You have anything else you want to say though before you take off though?
Yo, shout out Montreal. Shout out my boy. Yo,
514.
wherever the hell you're at, bro. I hope you're watching. Can't find you. Shout out Gabe. Shout out Brandon. B-Roy. Shout out Regulator. Shout out Drug Profits.
Yes, sir.
Shout out CY.
Yeah.
Shout out CY and the rest of SWMG Southwest Music Group.
Yeah,
Nova.
CY made this thing possible, bro.
Shout out Showbiz.
Yep.
CY, yeah, for sure. There's a lot I wouldn't be doing without
Bro,
CY.
I asked him to come on the show, and he's like, yo, interview my guy first. And I'm like, all right. I was like, no problem, bro.
Yeah.
I think he asked me thinking I was going to be like, no, I want your interview. But I was like, all right.
He pushes me. He pushes me to like do what I wouldn't normally just do for myself. So I'm just like, I appreciate that, man. A lot.
He's a solid guy, dog. Like I said,
Definitely.
You know, he's been putting in work years and years, man. So yeah,
Exactly.
definitely. So shout out to him. Yo, shout out to you, man. OneFour Dav, not OneFour Day. OneFour Dav for coming on, bro. I appreciate it. I don't even know what that would have meant. You know, 1-4 day.
That's my birthday. 1-4 day.
There you go. So, yo, shout out to you for coming on, bro. Thanks for being solid and coming on and taking part. I know you could have chose many other platforms to go on, but I appreciate you coming on mine. And like I said, anyway, I can help support the movement, do whatever I can for the artists, for yourself, CY, whatever the case is. You know, just holler at me. And yeah, so again, everyone, this has been episode 70. Well, I'm going to consider this one episode 71 because we did 2 parts. So, you know, I'm cheating a little bit, but whatever. On the road to 100. On the one, yeah, fracks. On the road to 100 episodes, you know, 2,000 followers by May 15th. So if you're watching this, if you're not following OneFour Dav, give him a follow. If you're not following me, give me a follow. If you're an artist, hit me up for an interview. Like I said at the beginning, episode is sponsored by For the Weirdos Apparel Company. Shout out to them. If you go and check anything out of their store, hit me up. We have a discount code specifically for the podcast because, you know, I love y'all fans like that. And I get you guys percentage off your gear. And yeah. Oh wait, one more sponsor. I forgot. Hold on, my bad. If I don't say anything, he's gonna be mad. Shout out my new sponsor, Diamond Rising. You know, got the keychain and shit. It's another sponsor.
Dope ass logo.
Yeah. Yeah, we definitely. I just got a pack from this guy, man. He sent me a huge pack of like gears, of hoodies, bucket hats, everything to do like giveaways for. So definitely when I figure things out, I'll probably link you up with something, you know. But yeah, so shout out, thank you for coming on. I'm your man Hanley from On the Line With. This has been another episode of Card Chats. OneFour Dav. And yeah, I appreciate it, my dude. So hopefully talk again soon. Keep in touch and let's figure out a day to link up.
I appreciate you, brother.
Have a good one, man. Stay safe.
All right.